What up, y'all? It's your man, Abuamerican. I don't usually do hack jobs on groups or individuals. You guys know that. I might drop like a video, aimed at somebody, like the Jamie Foxx video that was aimed at someone specific. Even though I put it up on my general channel, I shared the link to a specific individual. I don't usually do stuff like this, but I got to talk about something, man. And it's a group called the Code of Man. And as one of my brothers said, apparently the Code of Man is nothing more than, or the group Code of Man is nothing more than, growing a beard and posing with an axe in your profile picture on Facebook. That's about as far as the manhood goes. The reality is that group should be named the Code of Mangina. I've never seen a more pathetic lot of individuals who call themselves men than I have there. And that's the honest to goodness truth. I've never seen consistently gathered together in one spot a greater number of pathetic individuals who are male, calling themselves men and trying to decide and define what masculinity is based upon the feminine imperative like I have in the Code of Men. Nowhere else. This is the honest goodness truth. This isn't hyperbole. This isn't like, me speaking like, being excessive or exaggerating. This is the absolute truth. I am happy that I was able to answer or make that video for the guy BH before I was kicked out. And I was kicked out by a man, one of the admins, based upon the following conversation. So a guy says, my woman doesn't want any more kids. He doesn't say whether the kids with his woman are his. He doesn't say whether he's married or not. Nothing, no details. And therefore, I need to have a vasectomy. Help me out. So everybody's like, go get the procedure done, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, dude, what's this madness, man? I said, why? She doesn't want kids. Why do you need to go get a vasectomy? You don't want something to happen to your body. So I need to go and get an invasive medical procedure done. Someone explained that to me. So when I started pointing this out to the people in the group and to the guys, one of the admin jumps in. Well, I got a vasectomy done because my wife kept on having miscarriages and it was dangerous for her health. And I'm like, yeah, well, that was dangerous to her health. Why do you need to go get a medical procedure done? Go get her tubes clamped. I told him, like, you know how many contraceptive methods there are out on the market for women? Something in the way of like 90 different devices and pills and creams and little sponges you can put inside there, plastic cups, little permanent, semi-permanent IUD, copper in things she can put underneath her skin, injections. There's a ton of stuff she can get done, including getting her tubes clamped to protect her health. Why do you need to go get a medical procedure done? Well, that's the type of man I choose to be. If you don't choose to be that type of man, blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, you know what, man? I'm like, no, I don't choose to be that type of man. He's like, I took that responsibility for her health. I was with my ex for 24 years. I tell you guys this a lot. I thought it would last forever. You know what it didn't do? It didn't last forever. It doesn't even matter that it doesn't even have to be divorce. What if she goes outside, steps off the curb, gets hit by a cookie truck, and dies? Then another woman comes along, greatest thing since sliced toast and my ex-girl, and she wants to have kids because she thinks I'm the greatest thing since the wheel and iPhone. And I can't because I'm that man. You ever stop to think about that and how stupid you look? How ridiculous is that? So anyway, I tell him, and to top it off with this entire definition of manhood, I said, you don't get to define what manhood is and what masculinity is just because you're invested in your choices and your decisions. Boom, kicks me out of the group. What? He's just talking about manhood, yet and still he can't face a critical opinion which he can't debate. Where's the masculinity in that? So I'm just going to kick you out of the group. I swear that was like a female admin with a male picture, because that's the action of a woman. That's what women do. That's what female admins do on Facebook. They can't debate with you intellectually. They can't keep up. They don't have a response, so they kick you out of the group. We don't want to hear your opinion. It's little kids do. Nonetheless, listen, gentlemen, don't go getting vasectomies unless you want them. I understand that there's some gold-digging whores out there, and guys with a lot of money protect themselves through vasectomies. I get that. You can actually go online and Google and find this. There are rich guys who get vasectomies. They have a relationship with girls. The woman gets pregnant from him, and then he's like, because he never told her he had a vasectomy. So, whose kid is that? I understand there's men out there who did that. And if that's what you want to do, that's your choice. But don't act like there's some sort of great nobility in getting your balls chopped because some woman asked you to. Can you imagine that? My kid can't eat candy because it hurts his teeth. Dad, it hurts me to eat candy, so I need you to get your molars pulled out and to stop eating candy. Wait, what? Niggas, your teeth. Just stop eating candy. Why don't we go get your molars pulled out? Why don't you stop eating candy so you don't turn into a fatty? No, you got to get it done, Dad. Why? Because maybe you don't want to see me enjoy something that you want? Wait a minute. She doesn't want to see you enjoy something that she would like? Maybe? You ever stop to think maybe that might just be something along the lines of jealousy or spitefulness? Because here's the thing, if your woman's asking you to get a vasectomy done, but she's not going to go take medical procedures and steps to protect herself, it ain't that critical. I'll tell you that 100%, because if it is that critical, she's going to protect herself 100%. She's going to go get done whatever she needs to have done to protect herself. But no, her options are open. Because if that relationship ends, guess whose reproductive health is still intact? In case that masculine man who's everything since the wheel comes along. And that man wants a kid, you know what she can do? She can have a kid. But if that woman comes along for you after your relationship ends, or after she dies, or gets hit with a cookie truck, or, Malaysian Airways airplane comes out of the black hole from wherever it disappeared to and lands on her head, you know what you can't have? Anyway, back to that group. There's nothing masculine about that group. There's no masculinity in the code of man. There's a bunch of dudes in there pushing the feminine imperative. And they should call that group what it is accordingly. If you're in that group, if you came to this channel from that group and you followed me, know for sure you're in a toxic group when it comes to masculinity. When it comes to the feminine imperative and taking care of women and what women need and female solipsism and hypergamy, hey, you know what? It's the greatest thing since sliced toast, It's the greatest thing since Texas toast. And Texas toast is pretty good. But there's nothing to do with masculinity in that group whatsoever. It has nothing to do with masculinity. If that's what they want to be, if that's what they want to do, if they want to be the feminine imperative, you know what? I'm not going to hate on you for doing it. That's your lifestyle choice. You've taken it, you've accepted it. But don't call it something it's not. My grandfather is white. He's white. He's Scottish. Do I walk around here? Abuamerican's a Caucasian because my grandfather's white? What? He's a man. I'm a man. We're related by blood. I'm white. You know how ridiculous that sounds? Oh, well, we're men. We grow beards. It's masculine. No, you're still a bunch of fags. You're still a bunch of douchebags. The code of men. There's no code to it. You know why there's no code to that manhood and that group of men? Because their entire code is about following female hypergamy and solipsism, which is based upon what? Their emotions and their feelings. Tell me, since when is there any sort of code or system to emotions? Since when? Especially female emotion. And if you have a woman who's honest to you, she'll tell you that everything she says is all about how she feels right now. And how she feels right now can change in a week, day, month, an hour, a couple of minutes. It might not change. Maybe. But it's based upon feelings, and feelings are fleeting, feelings are temporary. And if you don't understand the nature of women, there's no way you can be a good man to a woman because you don't understand her nature. How will you be a good owner of a horse if you don't understand its nature? I got a horse, let me go feed it steak. You stupid? Oh, God. Let me calm down here. Block the bad, take the good. That's a reference to Happy Gilmore if you don't know. So anyway, I should edit that in here.
Got to harness in the good energy, block out the bad. Harness, energy, block, bad.
Anyway, This is your man Abuamerican. Feeling like he should brush his teeth after talking about those douchebags. Could spit. Catch me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, all at Abuamerican. I'm out.